Here's what's happening in Beaufort County.
I am a huge animal advocate. I love animals. I know we all do. But it's sad when we go on scenes for structure fires and families lose not only their houses, but they're losing all their valuables too. And pets aren't just pets to us, they're also our family members. And if we can help that, we'd love to.
When Tanya first came to me about this situation and asked if we could have them put on the ambulances, I thought it was an awesome idea. We go to numerous fires at houses, and the best we could do at that point was just using an adult non-breathe and put it by and blow it. And there's many of us that have done actually mouth-to-mouth and CPR on these animals. So this is going to be an awesome tool for us when the fire department is working on the fire, that we are working on the patients and the animals.
Nationwide and in Canada, Invisible Fence has given out over 20,000 masks. Their goal when they started the program in 2008 was to get an Invisible Fence animal mask kit to every single fire and EMS station in the US and Canada. So let's take a look what's in the bag. We have 3 different sizes of mask. They have soft rubber faces that mold to the muzzle of a cat, dog, rabbit, or any other pet. There are 3 universal tubing that work with each of the masks. And there's an instruction sheet for anyone using the masks. You start by attaching the tube to the mask and to your supply of oxygen. The person who's restraining the dog, using the provided slip lead, you're going to want to restrain the pet that may be agitated or fearful. Then another person gently places the mask over the nose and mouth of the pet, allowing oxygen to come freely to the pet. If the pet is not breathing when the first responder comes to its aid, you can also use the mask with a respirator, just attaching the respirator to the top, and that will do some breathing for the pet to bring them back to consciousness.
In the situation where we needed to give a pet oxygen, we had to try to use like a non-rebreather mask or any type of oxygen that we carry for humans, and we would use it in a way that would give them blow-by oxygen, meaning it would just blow the oxygen towards their face and not necessarily give them the oxygen that they needed.
We appreciate EMS getting involved in helping and assisting animals in emergency situations. We always encourage people to have a decal on their front door and back door, depending where the fire is, so that they know the number of animals and what kind of animals. So that it gives the responders the opportunity, what they're looking for. Also, it's good to, I say on the decal, to put hiding places if the fire isn't too bad, because there are a lot of animals that hide in certain locations. If we know our pets, we know where they hide.
In March, I started doing some research. I reached out to a couple companies. I got some information. I tried to figure out, what everyone offered through everything, and Invincible Fence was the greatest that we had. They immediately told me, everything they carried in their kits, how to go about getting them, how to fill out the information, and we submitted the request to have them all donated, and they thankfully donated enough for all of our trucks in the county.
Again, I'm just thankful for Invisible Fence to make this donation so that we could carry all these masks on every one of our ambulances so that we have them available.
And that's what's happening in Beaufort County.